interestingly enough, this is kind of the difference between how you structure your sales team or how your sales team sells. Is I'm very much a believer in a buyer-centered model, and that goes in a couple different ways. One, in terms of product development, you're trying to figure out who's your buyer, who's your user, how are you building solutions to problems that they're experiencing. And I feel the same is true on the sales side. So if you're truly centered on the buyer, every conversation with a buyer is based on understanding about their role, what's in their scope or their realm of control, and what problems they're experiencing, and can the solution help solve that problem. So it's very much, I have no assumption of things until I ask those questions, and then ultimately try and find out, well, yeah, I either can help or I can't. And if I can't, I don't want to sell you on a reason why I can. And that's where I think that the shift is becoming is, if you're really operating from a buyer-centric mentality, you're trying to figure out if this is a solution to a buyer's problem, or is it a Band-Aid, or is it something where I'm going to have to stretch. So I think there's a difference now. And I don't know what the market was like way back then, 15, 20 years ago, of, sales companies. But now I see a lot about buyer-centered motivation, buyer-centered processes, and how do you align your company to your buyer, your product to your buyer, how does marketing align to the buyer, and sales, and so on. So that's where I would say the difference is I don't think it's as self-centered, or at least I think the attitude or the behavior isn't as self-centered as it should be, as long as it's aligned to the buyer that you're speaking with.